houseplant friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about one of my favorite themes of houseplants, and it's new growth. All people that have houseplants probably are the most excited to see something new happening about it, new babies, new leaves, new blooms, whatever, right? Today I will talk about new leaves specifically, well, mostly, kind of new leaves today that really makes me happy, that surprised me, because some of the plants got some kind of magic trick on me, which is really exciting. So today I'll show you 10, maybe 11 houseplants that surprised me with amazing houseplant growth. One of them, spoiler, won't be as amazing and I'm pretty mad about it, but I want to share it anyways. So join me on this little tiny video conversation and let's just have fun and drool over some beautiful houseplant foliage. Let's do so. First of all, thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe, to like and to comment. Let's chat about plants, because why not, right? Okay, let's go to the plants. So I want to start with one of my newest plants. This is my gorgeous alocasia, and guys, this actually a plant that I unboxed, I want to say last week, but I'm not sure if that was last or 2 weeks ago, because after my first shot of vaccine, all of the days just blurred, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure it was last week, maybe? But anyway, guys, I received this plant via mail, and it was with only 2 leaves. Third one was still unfurling, and finally it did. You still can see a little tiny difference in the colors. This one is a little bit lighter, but just look at this tiny cute plant. Oh my gosh, I just cannot stop staring at it. I actually reported it to this simple, how do you call them? Oh my gosh, nursery. Oh my gosh. So I actually reported it to the nursery pot and put it in this cute cheese dish, which I thrifted a couple years ago, I think, maybe a year ago, and I thought this is just like the funniest thing ever to have, a very cute plant in a cheese dish, isn't it? Let me know what you think about this combination. I love it, and this new leaf is just amazing. It's a little bit curly, which is a little bit interesting for me, but I think it might be different in some time. I'm trying not to touch it as much because it's really velvety, but oh my gosh, I love this plant. Now let's talk about seedlings. I have planted cacti seeds maybe 3 months ago now, maybe 2 months ago. I mean, it was months ago, okay? And that's what I am working with. So here is your little close-up. I actually have something looking like a seaweed in here because it's always so moist. But finally more cacti, started to grow, because at the beginning I had only 3 plants in here. Right now I have 8, I think, if I remember correctly. So it's pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting to see how different they are already. I mean, if you look at this one and on that one, they already are pretty different. Yes, baby, you wanna say something? Oh, thank you. Oh wow, what a nice boy. Oh my gosh, so good. So cute, so cute, so cute. So cute, so cute. You're so cute. So adorable. Rocky says hi. Right? How not to love this boy, right? Okay, so let's jump back to the plants. I was a little bit distracted, I'm so sorry. Let's talk about the plant that I don't show really often on my channel. I don't actually remember when I showed it, but this is a baby from my epiphyllum Zigzag or Zigzag Cacti. I actually got it from another plant tuber called Pamela. So Pam, if you're watching, hi, this is a baby from your baby. So she sent me a plant, and one leaf actually fell off, and this leaf I planted in a simple soil mix, and it's just growing like crazy. You can see that this growth is the newest one, the freshest one, and I just love that the tiny growth is kind of, not as zigzaggy as the old growth. So it's really interesting to capture. I'm sorry. It's really interesting to watch over these plants and see how quirky and different and weird they will grow, right? Because this one is really hilarious. I don't know why, but I love this one. Alright, let's talk about another one. So Okay, let's get out of the way the one that me. Oh my gosh, I'm not cursing on my channel most of the time, but guys, this one made me extremely mad because I paid a bunch of money for this cutting, and it was my variegated monstera cutting, and I was so proud when I finally saw the new growth. I was pumped. I was, you know, jumping around in happiness. But let me show you the newest growth. Bam. Bam, guys. Guys, oh my gosh, this makes me extremely mad. I know that, you know, this leaf didn't have too much variegation on it as well, but the note was so white and I had so much hopes for it, you know. But it is what it is. This is a lottery, you know, you never know what you will get. And I mean, there is still a little tiny bit of variegation on this side if you will look close enough, right? So it's not, you know, lost case yet. I would cut it down, but it has only one note, so you know there's no point actually growing an aerial root over here, so I will leave it be. I'll be honest, I wanted to cut it down again, but I'll just leave it be and I'll see what will happen next. This is just an experiment and we will see what happened, because in a minute I will show you another variegated monstera that did not disappoint me at all. So this one, you know, isn't as big punch to the heart as I thought it will be, you know, because I have a backup plan. So this wasn't as extremely disappointing, but it still was disappointing. Disappointing, okay? Disappointing. And while we're talking about variegated houseplants, let me show you two other my prides and joys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited even to talk about it. So, okay, so this is my variegated peace lily or Spathiphyllum domino. I also unboxed it last week, probably, maybe 2 weeks ago. Oh my gosh, but anyway. So this is my variegated peace lily, right? I received it from another plant tuber, so I will leave a link to Fee in the Forest channel in my description box. I'm out of breath, what the heck? So this is a plant that I'm really pumped and excited, and I check on it every single day because it's growing a new leaf over here. And at first when I saw the color that is completely whitish, yellowish, I thought, maybe just growing another bloom, which is completely fine. I love the look on these blooms. It's kind of cute, you know, why the heck not? It's spring, I love blooms, so bring it on, right? But then it unfurled a little bit more and I see that there is no... Oh my gosh, what a plant tuber I am that I do not know how you call this middle thing on the bloom. Disappointing, but yeah, there is no such thing in the middle. So this is a completely white leaf, which is a first in my houseplant experience, journey, whatever you call it. So at the same time I'm pretty proud, and I know you can leave these comments to yourself that this won't stay, this won't last. I know, but sometimes beautiful things don't last long, you know, and it's always interesting and awesome to see them. So I'm pretty excited about this. Let's put another variegated monstera out of the way. So this is my another variegated monstera, borsigiana. This is a small form, but this one is much more variegated, which is awesome. Awesome. This is a present from my sister. As you can tell, it has a beautiful variegated leaves with a very healthy portion of the white variegation, which is really exciting. Oh my gosh, I thought I saw a bug. Whoa, okay. So it is giving leaf by leaf, and most of them are almost half moons. Just look at this. First of all, it gave me this baby leaf, right? Gorgeous, okay. Then it gave me this leaf, right? Oh my gosh, adorable. And right now it's growing another one. It just keeps on pushing new leaves, and I already can see how variegated it will be because it's full of speckles. So this is really exciting. There's another monstera in my collection that is my pride and joy, you know, and I'm really pumped to see it grow. So this is my Anthurium clarinervium. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering the name, but this is my another pride and joy. This is also a new addition to my collection, and guys, look at that. Actually, it was blooming And while it was blooming, I kept the bloom for about a week, and then I thought, oh, what the heck, I do not have other anthuriums, you know, to play with the blooms and maybe, you know, make some babies. So I just cut the bloom off because I wanted the new growth to show up. So just after I cut off the bloom, maybe 3 days later, I saw a new leaf coming out and I was like, wow, okay, thank you. So this one is actually repotted as well. This is my new pot from my sister as well, from H&M Home. And just look at that, guys, look at this tiny baby leaf, so adorable. I actually would love it to be a little bit bigger, but who knows, maybe the next one will be more fancy, more, you know, exciting. But either way, this one is still so adorable and I just cannot stop staring at it every single day. I just put the humidifier next to it so it will have a little bit of more awesome conditions to grow. But yes, this is my really big pride. I love this plant. I love you, I love you. Let's talk about my Hoya. So I have this Hoya carnosa. It's a simple Hoya carnosa that our grandmas probably had, but this one finally started to grow like crazy. I actually gave it a little stick from the outside and it just started to push out new growth one by one. By looking at these leaves, you can tell that they are all freshly new, and oh my gosh, this is just really exciting. I'm actually not sure what I will do with all of... Oh my gosh, what happened to you? This one probably burned by the lamp. Oh no. Okay, so as you can tell, new leaves are just coming one by one, and there is a long mustache of this Hoya. So I might propagate it and then insert more of it in the pot, so you know it will be a little bit more bushy, because right now I have only 2 plants in here. But it looks amazing, isn't it? Just look at it. It looks amazing. You cannot see anything else but just bunch of awesome and beautiful leaves. What is that? Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Let's talk about more plants. Right? So I have this gorgeous of African violet, and I know that I have a bunch of African violet lovers on my channel. This one has a pretty special backstory to it. I bought it from the local market from a grandma that wanted to pass away this plant for somebody who will really take care of it. And I tried my best, okay? Not grandma, grandpa, sorry. So this is a plant, it's still alive. It had a couple babies that I propagated somewhere around the house. But you know what? Over the winter it wasn't happy, I'm not going to lie. If you will look close enough, you will see that the older leaves are a little bit more crinkly, should I say, and the new leaves are so round and beautiful, right? So just as spring came, I put it closer to the window and just look at that. The growth is so beautiful right now. The leaves are close to each other, so I'm pretty sure that soon maybe I will see some blooms. I'm not going to lie, I'm always commenting like, blooms? No? No? No yet? Okay. So I'm really waiting for the blooms because it had beautiful, deep purple blooms, like, you know, those classic ones. So, and almost last plant, don't worry, we have the bomb to the end. I'm not going to lie. So this is my Miranda fascinator. This is the casual one with, you know, red variegation, but I just love it. I actually killed already maybe 3 of these, and this one finally showing me some beautiful signs. This one is from terrarium that I built a couple months ago, and it's pretty happy. It's a little bit thirsty, I would say, but it's happy. Just look at it. And I love how it's covering the whole pot. You cannot see a pot in it, which is pretty exciting in my opinion, because most of the time when I pot a plant, I want to see a beautiful pot, right? But this time I'm not even mad. I love that you see only the beautiful foliage of this plant. I mean, this is hands down one of the most beautiful patterns on the leaves. I mean, look at this art. Nature is such a beautiful artist, right, guys? Oh my gosh, I want a pin like this, obviously. Oh my gosh. So this was my 10th plant, if I am not wrong. So right now I want to show you my largest exciting plant that just brings me so much joy. So you can see it in the frame actually, and this is this money plant. So maybe 4 months ago I mean, during the winter it was 2 meters tall, so it was taller than me. I will try to find a picture to insert it over here. But it was really tall plant, and you know what, it started to be way too leggy. The leaves and the branches were always on the way because we're living in 2-room apartment, so it's pretty small apartment, you know, and we live together with my fiance and my German Shepherd, so it's pretty cramped in here, I'm not going to lie. So what I did, I decided to cut off all of the branches. If you will, do you see it? Do you see it? Do you see it? I think you can see it, right? Okay, so here are all of the branches that I cut off completely. So, you know, it was, I'm not going to lie, it was nerve-wracking because I was so afraid that, you know, what if nothing will grow and it will look disgusting. And it did look a little bit quirky for at least a month, and then bam! Every single branch has a new growth. It actually has a new growth from the bottom of the plant as well. And right now it looks like a gorgeous bonsai. Just look at this plant. Every single leaf is new on this plant. Every single one, because it was naked. It was bald. So it is so exciting to see so many new leaves. It's just a gorgeous huge palm. This is a plant that I rescued from one of my neighborhood trash containers, which is mind-blowing. This is actually one of the tallest plants I ever rescued. I have a pretty decent collection of rescued houseplants, and this one is still my favorite, hands down. Let me put you back. And yes guys, this is it for today's my growth update, my exciting growth, you know, that really makes me happy because I have a bunch of plants that makes me so angry. For example, right? This philodendron red emerald. During winter it was growing like crazy, giving me new leaves every single week, I would say. But right now, during summer, it started to show me growth like this. Like, what in the world is that? What the heck are you doing? You know? It's pretty mad. It makes me mad because it's a plant from a plant swap. And I mean, these leaves were pretty awesome and cool, but these are like... I mean, I'm pretty glad that at least one is normal, but this one is like... What are you doing, right? What are you doing? No. This is not what we're looking for. Okay, and since we did not have a language lesson in my previous video, I will teach you another one today. So let me teach you something relatable, right? So since we were talking about something new, let me teach you how to say something new in Russian and in Lithuanian. So if you want to say something new in Lithuanian, you need to say kažkas naujo. Once again, kažkas naujo. And if you want to say something new in Russian, you need to say что-то нового. Once again, что-то нового. Нового. Pretty weird. It's so weird when I, you know, keep on talking in English to the camera for like 20 minutes, and then my brain needs to, you know, change the functions to the Russian language, and I can see how weird words can be from your side, you know, not Russian speaking or Lithuanian speaking people. But anyway guys, this is it for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. It was so nice to come back, and I cannot wait to see all of your comments. I cannot wait to chat with all of you, so don't forget to like this video. Let's chat in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you very soon.